O'Neal, a 15-time All-Star, will join LeBron James, the league's reigning most valuable player, to form one of the most powerful tandems in the league. The Cavaliers were already an elite team, winning an NBA best 66 games last season. But one thing that was missing was star power or reliable scoring beyond LeBron James. That will no longer be a problem. And I have in the notes, which is my question, how the fuck is that a legitimate thought? That will no longer be a problem with a really aging Shaq? Like, do they really think he's going to go back to putting up 20 a game now?
Yeah.
Like,
so my only thing with that is because the part that was weird to me is like they made it seem like it was like two stars colliding again. And I'm like, that's crazy to me. But in terms of like what they thought he could do for LeBron, I can kind of see that because like stats alone, like let's just say we're looking at stats, the NBA champions of last year, Kobe Bryant had a sidekick who gave him about 18 a year. 18
duos are in right now.
Yeah.
Duos are in.
Yeah.
Popular.
So, and they're looking at it as, all right, the MVP gets one of those kind of guys, and now we're looking at a possible championship contender. Like, I could see that, but it's also like, all right, this, like, the guy that's 18 and 10 on the championship team is like in his 20s, he's like 27 and he's skinny and he's actually in basketball shape, and this guy is going to be 38 and he's going to be like probably out of shape like he always is.
Yeah, I don't and the other this actually sparked a really interesting what if in my head. Which is, what if Shaq went here in the trade instead of Miami?
Yeah.
What if that happened?
Like in Cleveland?
What if in LeBron's second year he gets Shaq? Do you think they get to the same thing that Miami got to, winning a championship?
Hell yeah. I think they win a championship probably just as quick.
They more than likely.
You know what? The only thing that's tough,
but it's really interesting, and that changes the whole course of history.
Yeah,
I don't know if LeBron ever leaves Cleveland if that happens.
Yeah, but another thing is, well, I don't know, because I think LeBron was just like he always like wanted to do what was best for his career to win a championship. So I feel like overall, I think he would have left anyways. But with Shaq, because it's the structure in Miami is a thing. Like I know it didn't seem like there was a structure, but having Pat Riley
absolutely there was an obvious structure. Definitely seemed like there was structure.
No, but I'm saying like from a fan who's just looking at it like Miami didn't win anything before that '06 championship. Like I could totally see them saying, "What are you talking about? Like they didn't win anything." Like, but in terms of like how Pat Riley just is. Like there's a structure to that organization, and Shaq had to follow that. I don't know if it's the same thing if Shaq goes to Cleveland, where there's no structure at all, clearly, because LeBron didn't have any structure throughout his first 7 years.
That's really interesting. I didn't look at it like this, and I'm not telling you you're wrong. It's really interesting. Man.
But Shaq could be creating whatever type of environment, and a lot of Shaq's environment is probably happy-go-lucky, just like LeBron is cool. But he's also not going to be putting in that work.
That's the interesting part.
But he won't be putting in that work, though. Because I feel like he needs that. Like, think about it. When he got pushed in 2000, it was because, like, he hadn't won shit along with... Phil was also, like, pushing him in the beginning of that season, remember?
Yeah.
Like, to
but even after 2000, Kobe was a big motivating factor just by being,
exactly.
In a contemptuous relationship.
Yeah,
there you go. And Wade, a minute.
Yeah, Wade
thank you.
didn't really do that, but you have Pat Riley being the one pushing Shaq. Like, so Shaq's always had some type of push. When he hasn't had that push, like in Orlando in the beginning, like sure they can win, but when it's down to the nitty gritty, he folds up like. Like you just got punched in the jaw, and you like.
It's definitely been something that plagued him for a long time until he won, and hasn't. There are moments after Shaq's prime where we saw some of that again.
Yeah, we in our archives we went through multiple seasons of Shaq ending his season in a sweep.
Facts.
Like
literally the whole beginning.
Exactly.
The first 7 to 10 hours of this series on Shaq is him getting swept.
Yeah, we're like, oh wow, this is the 5th straight season Shaq just got swept. Like
more like, oh wow, only an hour and a half? Oh man. Usually we're here for about 3.5 hours. How fucking long? It's crazy. I wonder why. Yeah, fucking. So I'm looking at the preseason odds for the Cavs, and they are the number 1 team in the East by preseason odds, according to Basketball Reference.